The perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. Natural. Miracle Food is suitable for all ages. Get your Miracle Food today.
Peace. What's good, family?
What's goody?
Pardon the delay. We were stalling for our brother Godfrey, who should be joining us momentarily.
Where you at, Godfrey?
Peace to the Godcast family.
Peace.
Everybody make sure you click that like button. Click that share button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And click that notification bell. And put all. So you'll know when we drop some new shit.
Cheer.
Artie Stacks, what's goody?
Bro, Jamar, my brother, what's poppin'?
You know. We got a lot to unpack.
Yes, sir. Getting cold and chilly out here, man.
Getting cold and chilly out here.
Man.
We got things to unpack, some sad, some good.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get into it all. And it goes a little something like this.
Shout out to my man's Big Stu. Big Stu, you get that shadow. This is the shadow. That's the shadow right here.
Peace, Big Stu.
Shadow right here, Stu.
As you film, and shout out to Big Stu Studios, where our brother Artie Stacks usually films his Godcast out in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Big Stu.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Man, you see that shadow?
Everybody knows you out in St. Louis, but they know it now. What's that? Huh? What? Why you got your finger up?
Get rid of this shadow right here, so. Shadow right up.
Look at this motherfucker directing and shit like that.
What the fuck is this?
Look at you. And it's actually moving. The shadow. Look at this guy.
Gotta move it, Stu. Right here. It's right here. It's still there.
You think you're you think you some fucking cinematographer? What the fuck are you doing?
Getting my executive producer.
Hey, yo, fuck that shit. You don't try to outlight me and shit. Get out of here. It's my show. This is my show. What the fuck are you? The fuck? Yo, so peace, family. Listen. I'm sure some of y'all have heard, man. Hang on, where's it at? There it is. Rashard Lewis, peace, my brother. Rest in peace, Stud Doogie. Rest in peace, Stud Doogie. Ronald Cherry, a native son of Now Rule, New Rochelle, New York. A Now Rule soldier, a brand Nubian brother. Soldiered many years with my brother Grand Poobah. Held him down for years by his side. Ended up being by our side for many years, holding us down at shows and, you know. He had a battle for a long time with diabetes. You know, at one point he had I believe it was a kidney transplant. So, you know, this is something that he's been battling for a long time. You know, Stud Doogie used to be a stocky, you know, strong, you know. Back when we was young, he was like a star, like running back and shit. You know what I mean? Like back in the youth tackle days and like New Rochelle High School and shit like that. Like he was a running back. He was a star athlete and all that. He was stocky. You know what I mean? But as of recent years, you know, many that have came upon him, they saw how his illness made him very frail, you know, and just took a toll. It just took a toll on him, man. And just you know, the other day while being on the road with my brother Grand Poobah in North Carolina, he finally, you know, he finally made that transition. And yeah, he's definitely gonna be missed, man. He was a good brother, man. Like even everything that he was going through the whole time, you know, he was always the type that would keep a smile on his face. And, you know, I don't think he necessarily wanted anybody to pity him or anything like that, you know. He just, you know, did what he had to do, man. And he's definitely going to be missed, man. It's going to be hard to, you know, fill his shoes per se, as if that's even possible. But you understand what I'm saying? But much love to his sister, you know, because he was a fraternal twin. So much love to Renee and all of his family. I know he has a daughter. My love and condolences to them, you know, and shout out to everybody, you know, on Instagram or whatever that's, you know, gave their condolences. Whoever you are, everybody in this chat right now, thank you. You know, we feel the love, we feel the energy. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. It's tough, you know. We got to take care of ourselves, man. We got to take care of ourselves, man. If we're doing one thing that might be considered negative, then we better be doing something else positive to try to balance it out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Rest in power.
Stud Doogie.
Stud Doogie, is you with me? Okay. That's where y'all know him from. That's the line that made him crazy famous. Stud Doogie, is you with me? Yeah, man. And shout out to my brother Grand Poobah, Sadat X, you know, but especially Poobah because I know that was, you know, that was his right hand man. Like, That was Pooh Bah's right hand man.
He got quite a few shout outs. I remember hearing that name. That name rang bells. Name rang bells. Quite a few of the lyrics.
Quite a few of the lyrics. You'll be hard pressed to see videos without him in it. Especially Grand Pooh Bah videos and stuff like that. He was on the album covers, all of that. Again, man, it's like all of us. When it comes to like New Rochelle, we have a lot of pride for New Rochelle, and New Rochelle got a lot of pride for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we just kept it real. We always just kept it real. Now rule, real New Rochelle. You know what I mean? Like everybody that's in the crew grew up in New Rochelle. You know what I mean? James Anderson, peace, James Anderson. He said, peace, Lord. Hope you and family are all blessed, brother. Rest in peace, Stud Doogie. Legends ain't forgotten. 100 Artie trying to come in with Spielberg effects, bro. Thank you, James. Yeah, he is trying to come in with this fucking high class lighting over there with fucking lighting directors and shit like that. Fuck out of here, man.
Hey, Lord Jamar, why don't you screen share that post from your IG with Stud Doogie?
Let me see. Instagrams. Oh, come on, man. Just let me log in, man.
Where now I know some members of Brand Nubian have been mobile here and there. Was he still in New Rochelle, or is that where he currently resides?
Yes, he was still in New Rochelle.
Okay.
I believe he was still at 33 Lincoln. 33 Lincoln Ave, Carrington Arms. That's a, if you from New Rochelle, you know about the Carrington Arms. That's over the hill.
Okay. Somebody saying you looking like Bishop earlier, looking like Bishop from Juice with your fit. Looking like Bishop from Juice with your fit. Tupac. I seen that earlier, that comment.
Not now. Okay. Boom. Here's my. Oh, that's mine. Let's see. How do I get to my page? Okay. Here's my page. Here we go. All right. Damn, Anubis, you sound thirsty as a motherfucker.
Man, Anubis, man.
Sound thirsty than a mug.
Man. Sounding like a lot of these dudes out here, Anubis. Thirsty.
Thirsty.
There we go.
So I thought it was, kind of when I was scrolling through my pictures, and this is one of the first pictures that came up, like one of the most recent pictures that I had in my phone of Doogie. Okay. And it was funny that, him and Mike was right next to each other in the photo. This photo was taken not too long ago, top of the summer, maybe some shit like that. I forget exactly when, but this was a few months ago, this picture.
Okay.
And yeah, so I just had wrote, it's with great sadness to announce our brand Nubian brother Stud Doogie has transitioned. He had a long bout with diabetes and fought like a soldier. Thank you for your service. Rest in peace, Stud Doogie. Hey, yo, Mike, look out for our brother. Look out for the brother. You know, and you see Mike got his arm on his shoulder, kind of like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I got you, bro. I'm already here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you see all the blue check. Shout out the real Source Money. Shout out the real Duke the God. There's Digger right there. Brother Positive K. Fucking Box Cutter Pazzy, Vinny Paz. Shit, we had a whole lot of people chimed in. Ilyasha Shabazz, whole lot of people, man. So thank you to everybody. And Stud, man, you know, you're gonna be missed, man.
That's a nice pick.
Yeah, man. Look at them both too, man. Look at them both shining.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
But they still here in our hearts and in our minds.
Right, right.
Much love.
And let's give a moment of silence for Stud Doogie.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace.
Rest in power. Okay. So yesterday, Halloween, when that all happened,
A Halloween.
we also had other things. We'll move to today in a minute, but let's well, you know what? Fuck it. No. I want to talk about today first, real quick. Let's bring it to a happier mood, and then we'll get to what happened yesterday.
Okay.
So today, November 1st.
Let's get it.
Is a special day. You know what today is?
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of my favorite brand Nubian albums.
Why don't you tell them what today is, sir?
Yes, today is the 27th anniversary of Brand Nubian's third album, Everything is Everything.
Yes, sir. Featuring such singles as Word is Born, Hold On, Rest in Peace to My Brother Star. We had joints on there like Claiming I'm a Criminal, Down for the Real, Straight Off the Head, Step Into the Cipher. Oh man, it was a lot of joints on there, man, that I was really feeling. Some people loved that album, some people didn't love it. You know what I mean?
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. I made it to try to appeal to kind of a more broader, you know, out, not just New York type of sound. So I used a lot of live instruments and shit like that on that album. You know, I was experimenting, man. And, you know, if it's good, I'll take the credit. And if it's bad, I'll take the credit.
No,
too,
it's good.
You know what I mean? But yes, a lot of people, I've heard some people say that's one of their favorite Brand Nubian albums. So it's mine. So yeah, respect to my man, Chuck Wilson. He tells me that all the time. Chuck Wilson from Baby Grand, that's actually his favorite Brand Nubian album.
You want to know what my favorite joint on there is?
What's your favorite joint on there?
I keep holding on.
Man, that's a great one, man. That's a great video. I was just talking about that with my man Hutch Cole 187 Mansa Musa. How I shot my half of the video out in Cali in the Jordan Downs projects, you know, amongst a bunch of gangsters and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know,
black and white video.
Why? Because we had love like that. You know what I mean? And real recognize real. And even though there was some East Coast, West Coast shit going on at the time, you know, our ties were solidified and still are to this day. And you know, and we do that without having to be no gangbangers or nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? Just on the strength of the knowledge, you know what I mean? On some God body shit. Hang on. Icy Saracen, thank you. Said Lord Jamar, big fan of Oz. Love your portrayal of Supreme Allah. Why, thank you, sir.
Word.
That was my first foray into acting, but I was very glad to be doing it. Oh, guess what? Speaking of acting, we have another fellow actor. Just stepped into the building.
On CPT time.
I don't know why every time lately when I speak to this man or I start to see him, this voice just overcomes me. I'm not sure why.
With the dreadlocks
on the phone earlier, and suddenly we both were speaking in such tongues. I don't understand.
What'd you call this?
He draws this out of me. But ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our brother, a fellow actor and thespian, Godfrey, ladies and gentlemen.
AKA Windy Dreads.
Godfrey. AKA Speedy Dread.
Go ahead, Godfrey. Windy Dreads. Windy Dreads.
I'm getting hot just doing that. Whew. Goodness. What's up?
What up?
What up, Godfrey?
What up, Stacks?
What's goody?
Just running and gunning. That's what I was running late. I was like, shit. I did
Just
another
running
podcast
and gunning,
downtown.
man. Like a Call of Duty game, man. God damn.
What'd you say?
I said you running and gunning like a Call of Duty game out
Hell
there.
yeah, like, man. Yeah.
You know, your shits are getting a little longer there.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I
at the
doing?
top there. You know, you're gonna have to make a decision soon. You know that, right?
Yeah, I might just be like,
you have to make a decision. Like, do I let this fall over?
Leave it like that, Godfrey.
I think I'm gonna leave it just like this.
Do I let it
put the bevel cut in the side? The bevel cut like Nas got and Raekwon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it cut. I'm gonna keep it this short and just, you
do
know
I
what I
let
mean?
it spill, or do I just
let it spill over?
Control it, yeah. Or do I control? Spill or control?
Spill or control. Let's see. I think I might just control.
Shout out to Abdul Clutch. He said we need Godfrey and Lord Jamar on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, they haven't. I haven't been invited yet. I don't know.
Well, I was invited sometime back, a couple of years back, and I for whatever reason I got there. Well, I didn't get all the way there, but I was late, and we couldn't do it. But here's my thing, right? And maybe this would even lead into.
Now, well, I know the guy ain't gonna go on there with that flag behind him.
Well, this is what I was just about to say. You know, they got every guest that goes on there. It's almost like subliminally they do this.
They have a gay flag.
They have the gay flag sitting right behind you, right? And not only do they have the gay flag, but they have these two male dolls that they put in different sexual positions.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't peep that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know that they're doing this on purpose, because if you look from episode to episode, the dolls will change position.
I didn't know that. I mean, like the gay flag thing, that's whatever. But
no,
the two do. What's that about?
The gay flag thing for me is subliminally it says, I support this. Like, I'm down with supporting this movement. See, when Farrakhan went up there, he had all of that shit taken down. Go look at Farrakhan's Breakfast Club interview. What did he do? He put up books of himself, he put up pictures of Elijah Muhammad. He had, you know, the Nation of Islam flag, maybe everything else, but
they probably moved it.
Because they went in there with them FOIs and was like, all of this shit comes down. You see what I'm saying? Now, if we tried that, they would probably try to front on us or whatever the case may be. So at this
Because
point,
when I was watching the Boozy interview, I saw the thing, but I didn't think anything of it. I was
they
like,
do
maybe
it for everybody.
I thought
And
it was
it's
just a bunch of
subliminal.
different shit in the
Trust
background.
me, it's a subliminal message that they're trying
That's
to
always up
say
there, Godfrey.
that all of these people support that movement by having it behind them.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
always
that's
like
why they try to do that on purpose. Matter of fact, listen, I don't even want to get into it. But anyway,
it's always right behind your head, like right here, Godfrey, like that.
So long story short, I'd be like, listen, I don't want them little dolls behind me. I don't want that flag behind me. Can I still come up there? You gonna do that? And if they say yes, then I would go up there. But I feel more like, you know, we could go up there, or we could be the new Breakfast Club. How about that?
Hey, we'll be the supper club.
There you go.
The supper club, right?
There you go.
They the Breakfast Club. We the supper club.
We the supper club.
The nighttime. That's the nighttime shit, huh?
Welcome to the supper club. Good evening.
Breakfast Club and the supper club. That's actually a good idea, Godfrey. A nighttime one?
Supper club.
Kind of like what we're doing now.
Let's call it the supper club.
Because see, they got Charlemagne,
DJ Envy, Angela
Yee. We got Lord Jamar, Godfrey, and Rod Digga. I feel like ours is just stronger, but they got the, they got
power,
that.
They got the juice.
They got that 105 power 105.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They got that bread behind them.
That machine.
Give us some bread like that behind us and watch our shit fucking fly like a motherfucking eagle out this motherfucker.
Supper club.
The supper club.
We have to put that on there.
Well, we just put it in the air. Well, first of all, anything's possible. This guy, you've went from getting a guest stint on Wilding Out, yes?
Yes.
Now, apparently that's turned into a writing gig for our brother, yes?
Yeah, writing gig with his daytime talk show, Nick Cannon Show, which is on Wendy Williams' station. So I've been writing for the past 3-4 weeks on, Nick asked me, hey man, I'd love you on the writing team, the comedy team. I said, cool. I said, I'll be traveling a lot. He goes, I don't give a shit. We got Zoom.
Get them jokes in there. Yeah.
Text. You can do whatever. I said, that's beautiful. That's what's up. And then, so that's what I've been doing. Shout out to my man, Rip Michaels, another great comedian, who's been on Wildin' Out for about more than 10 years. And he's on the writing staff. And yeah, man. And he's at the old 106 and Park location.
That's where I figured he was at, because he kept saying Harlem and shit. I said he gotta be at the one.
Yeah,
the only place in Harlem that's outfitted to do something like what he's doing is the old 106 and Park set.
Yeah, and it's nice, and it's like, hey man, it's cool so far, so good. Yeah, man.
Shout out to IC Saracen. He said, Godfrey, you in my top 5 favorite comedians. Keep them coming. It would be awesome if they cast you in Black Panther 2 for the comedy relief.
That would be fantastic, man. God,
you look like one of them fucking Wakandan ass.
He does, bro.
I can't even.
That's that. Matter of fact, that's that Wakanda fucking do you got on right now.
Right. Windy dreads.
Oh, windy Wakanda dreads. We call that the windy Wakanda.
The windy Wakanda.
That's that. Yeah, that's that windy Wakanda. Nah, I could see you with a fucking spiel. You know what I mean? Get all fucking really go to the gym and get
this sucks when you got all these African things on and you can't get in. You're like, what's going on here?
Like, I am actually African.
Killmonger's brother.
Cast everyone. Not many people are even African. I am actually from Nigeria. Why the fuck don't you take me? I can be Wakanda too.
You can pass for Killmonger's brother.
I can be Wakanda too.
Yes.
Yes,
right on. Why not?
Why not?
Well,
look at my dress.
Put me in your movie.
Hey, wait.
What are you in your movie? What time I have to be in your movie?
Godfrey, who are those two?
What are you doing? How can you not have him in this movie? He's African. He's been telling you all this time.
Look, he has jollof rice falling out his hair.
Fufu. He smells like fufu every day, and you have not put him in your movie.
No.
What were you saying, Stacks?
Godfrey, who's the two big bodybuilders dudes that my boy Michael Blackson always uses in the skits?
Oh, that's Blessings. Oduyabu is Blessings. He's the muscular. Then there's the other guy too from Liberia. No days off.
Oh, that's my guy.
Oh, that walk is so funny. No days off.
He come up, slap the shit out of you. What are you doing eating that shit?
Yeah, he's from Liberia. He's Liberian. The Blessings is
matter of fact, he fucks Nigerian. With my man Five and shit. Shout out my man Five Mics. We're gonna have Five Mics back on.
Yeah.
He be fucking with Five.
Everybody's connecting in a cool way. Everybody's knowing each other, connecting each other. Yeah, Blessings, and there's the other brother, No Days Off. My man.
Those guys are hilarious. They mess with my boy Michael. Hilarious.
Champ. No, isn't his name Champ something on?
Yeah, something like that. I know he's No Days Off, NDO.
Okay.
That's his program.
Yeah, maybe it's NDO. Champ NDO or something like that.
Yeah, so I've watched him for about 2 years. Him and Blessings, who's a professional bodybuilder, Nigerian guy. He's always in like the Middle East with those Middle Eastern dudes, you know. Yeah, so he's a pro. He got his pro card. So yeah, they do a lot of funny shit too. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you and them too in Wakanda.
No doubt, man. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I'll do, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit. I know what I fucking doing. That motherfucker. Kill that.
Shout out to our girl, Digga. You know, she getting ready to start going on a tour, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she got a little, you know, not a
Did
crazy
she miss
long
her date?
tour.
Did she miss her date when Brand Nubian had the show in Bethesda? She was supposed to be out there too. She had a show in Bethesda, remember?
No, not in Bethesda. It was somewhere else.
It was DC. I know it was in DC metro area.
Right. Well, she didn't miss her date because when I posted, I was like, I put up a pic and I was like, I put up a pic on my gram and I was like, yo, about to hit the stage. And she was like, me too. And shit.
Okay. So she did make it. Okay, dope.
So yeah, she definitely did make it. Matter of fact,
cool.
This is my about to hit the stage pic. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Pushing the
About to hit the stage. Supreme. Yeah.
Yes, son.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah.
Shout out, matter of fact, shout out Bethesda, Maryland. That was a great fucking show.
Yeah, how was it?
It was great. Matter of fact, that's the last show that Stud Doogie did with all of us there together.
That's crazy.
And that was just a week ago.
Jeez.
You know? So on Saturday, it was actually a show with just Pooh Bah and X. In North Carolina that they were doing.
That don't make no sense.
And yeah, my brother passed on the road, man. Shit is crazy, man.
Yeah. And then that and then the Alpo situation.
I mean, we can get into that right now. We was just about to segue into that. So yesterday, Halloween
in Harlem.
Somebody who a lot of people would look at as the big bad wolf or the wicked witch, wizard, whatever the fuck they want to call him, the gooch. For some people, some people call him a legend, you know, and I guess technically he was. But Alpo Martinez was shot and killed in Harlem on 147th Street at about 3:23, something like that, a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, guys, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. You know, this man apparently, on his own admission, killed at least 14 people.
18.
18?
18 bodies.
18 bodies, including famously, Rich Porter, who was supposed to be his best friend. Right-hand man, the movie Paid in Full was based on their life. So brilliantly played by Cameron and Wood Harris and Mekhi Phifer.
He also allegedly, according to your man Gully, I saw Gully's live stream the other day.
Mm-hmm.
According to your man Gully TV, something went viral where apparently Alpo got smacked out in the polo grounds. So he hits up Alpo and says, "Hey man, is it true? I heard you got smacked in the polo ground. It's going viral." And according to Gully, he said, Alpo said, "Man, I haven't been to the polo ground since the 80s, since like 87. That was my wife that got smacked. And the dude that did it, he's dead."
Damn.
So apparently there's been some bodies since he's been released. Allegedly.
Well, here's what I thought when it happened, right? I'm like, this got to be one of two things. This is either somebody that's like, listen, you killed somebody, that one of my loved ones in the past. That shit don't never go away. I don't care how long. I don't care if it was in the 90s. You out here running around now, and I got you. I'm going to get you. And I finally got you. So I'm thinking it's either something like that, or I'm thinking that Alpo came back out on these streets and tried to start getting on his bullshit again.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might started to try to press some of these young boys. And these young boys like, yeah, I heard about you, old G. You might have scared my pops or whatever, but you're not gonna do that shit to me. So I don't know what the answer is, but to me, I feel like it's one of those two things. Like, because it was a bad sign that for me when he came out and he didn't just lay low. Nigga, all the shit that you've done,
right?
Just lay low, bro. I know how tempted it is. Yeah, you was the one in the Paid in Full movie that everybody kind of attracted to Cameron's character. So now, it's that vanity that's inside of people that makes them feel like they can't just lay low.
Yeah.
He had a new name. He had a different name. When they found his body, the ID, they didn't want to, like Lisa Evers and all of that, didn't want to confirm if it was Alpo or not, because the ID they found in his pocket was a different name because he was in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
When you're in the witness protection program, you're supposed to have a whole new, you do that so that nobody knows who the fuck you are.
But the narcissism game is so it's overflow. Everybody has to be fucking noticed. I mean, you got people that do regular jobs, like, you ever see these women? Some of them are nurses or teachers, and they're halfway decent looking. They all got fucking bikini photos and they're putting them. I was like, yo, just be the nurse. You're nice looking. Why are you doing a photo shoot? Now they're nurse / host / actress / no, you're not. Why are you trying to be in a spotlight?
No,
it's
you're
not
not
what you think it is.
Are you trying to kill their dreams, Godfrey?
I'm shattering these fucking bums. Let me see.
Godfrey, you're being a dream. You're sounding like a dream killer,
Everybody's
Godfrey.
dream is not to be a fucking actress or an act. That's bullshit. Do they even understand the grind? You're not. Are you ready for this smoke? Are you ready for this smoke? I'm telling you, because you're gonna see. You know what's gonna happen? And Jamar will tell you, when you go to that audition and you in that room and you see girls better than your ass by the dozens, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, yeah, oh fuck, nothing. See,
you said girls that are better than you, or
Badder.
I mean,
He said badder.
Badder.
They're gonna be bad. I mean,
And some of them gonna be better too.
And they're gonna be better than you in talent. And then you're gonna be going to shit where, oh, they already chose their person. They just want to give people a chance.
Just a formality, huh?
Right, man. I'm like, are you ready for the smoke though? Like, people be talking that shit. I go, all right. People want a podcast. Some of my friends, I want a podcast. I go, well, you got to do it you got to be consistent. Oh, we got to do it every week. Yeah.
Yeah. This
you want to do it once a year, motherfucker?
This conversation is making me think about this girl back in the days, right? You know these girls that, they think they're models or whatever.
Oh God.
Like, but they've only like took a couple of pictures like in the Source or some shit like that.
Wow.
Back then, you know what I mean? It was shit like that, right? But they feel like they're models. Like, they're half pretty, but not that pretty, but they believe that they're models because they've worn a couple of Carcanine suits, whatever, in a photo shoot, right? So, friend of mine, a friend of mine said he was at one of these kind of girls' houses, and she's talking to maybe her father or uncle or something like that, and she's saying something about, and I go to get my headshots on Thursday, and the uncle was just like, headshots. Like, enough with the headshot.
Wow.
Oh,
like,
my
listen.
God.
So he was fed up.
Like, you're not gonna make it as a model enough. Like, yo, all I hear is headshots. Yo. Oh man.
God damn, I'm telling you, it's like every
Ladies,
other.
Enough with the headshots.
Enough with the headshots. Just
enough with
I thought you wanted to be a
real with yourself, please.
Orthodontist. Just be that. Stay the fuck off of this shit. Everybody doesn't want you. Fuck out of here. Like, you can be super fine. Doesn't mean you got to be in front of the camera.
Right.
Be super fine, and that's it.
Hang on. Let's now bring this back to your man,
Alpo.
Alpo.
Yeah. Now, okay.
Because Alpo's vanity.
He was on the red carpet also, Lord Jamar.
Yes,
remember?
I know he was on a fucking red carpet. I seen him.
Yeah.
With a Christian Dior motorcycle helmet and a matching Christian Dior vest.
Damn.
I said, well, goddamn, this guy's fucking styling like he coming out like he got a rap video to go to or some shit. Like, listen. That's what I'm saying. And shit like that, like seeing him on red carpets, doing interviews, acknowledging that he's Alpo was bad enough if you're supposed to be in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
From what I hear, allegedly, he was dating Misa, Puffy's baby mama, the mother of Justin.
Wow.
And from what I heard is the truck he got shot in was her truck. Allegedly.
Damn.
This is what I heard. Yeah.
Damn.
So what was that all about?
Shit. That's crazy.
But it's like.
And what was he doing out at 3:30 a.m.?
Well, I think there was some sort of like Halloween festivities going on or something like that. Now I saw a video. There's a video out there of the shooting. Supposedly, it's not showing the shooting, but you hear it in the background. There's a dude. Sounds like they're at a party, kind of outside, and all of a sudden, you hear about 4 shots. I believe there was 5 shots that they seen in the window, but I could have heard in this video. I feel like I heard like 4 shots. And then my man in the video is like, "Oh shit, yo, they wilding out here." Like, you know what I mean? He's like, "Yo, word to me, yo, they just hit somebody or some shit like that." Like, so that's the kind of video that I saw out there. I also saw pictures of the shit. Now they said this was a drive-by shooting. Now, not for nothing, if you look at the shots, and if you know anything about shooting, that was a tight grouping that they had of shots. Like whoever was doing this shooting,
marksman,
knew what the fuck they were doing. Like those were tight together, all straight through the window. There was none that accidentally went through the door. It was all, they were all through the window, and they all hit his chest apparently. So, you know, that's, I don't know what that's about either, as far as whoever did it. You know, it almost looked like some professional shit just from the eye of it. You know what I mean? Like,
they don't need to go to rappers with rifles.
Rappers with rifles.
Oh yeah,
hey, I had to plug that. That's Lord Jamar's event. I had to plug it. Rappers with rifles.
Come on, baby. Rappers with rifles. That's we less than a week away.
Where's in the Poconos?
It's in the Poconos. You still got time to you know.
Shameless plug, rappers with rifles.
You still got time to get your tickets. And
rappers with rifles.
Get your self-defense training on, people, because it's real out here in the field. There you go. Rappers with rifles, firearms training, charity event. Yes, I'm not even trying to make money off of this. We're gonna give this money to charity.
Rappers with rifles.
Where's the one with the video, Lord Jamar? Play the one with the video, with you in the video.
Let me see. Where's that one at?
Oh, he got you shooting in it?
Oh man, he's like a super action hero, Godfrey.
Oh well, no, you know what? Hang on, because they got music.
You rat-tat-tatting for money.
You played it last time.
Yeah, and I got a copyright strike, so I don't want to play the music.
That's
anymore.
freaking your song.
I know.
Man.
Damn.
All right.
So yeah, Saturday, November 6th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Double Eagle Poconos. It is $350, but that includes the rental of a rifle and a pistol. Ammo is not included, but it will be available at a discounted rate that day on site. You will be learning, fundamental rifle and pistols, also dynamic rifle and pistol. That means moving with rifle and pistol. Also low light and no light shooting. So you can go to surplusarmy.com in order to register. surplusarmy.com.
Nice.
You can also click the link in my IG bio. And we got some rappers coming out. Okay. I don't want to blow some people up, but there's some people that might come,
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
We got to get you one next, Godfrey. Comedians with the rifles.
Comedians.
Man. Yeah, I comedians with cannons.
There you go.
Yeah.
Comedians with cannons. I love it.
Yeah. I was just in Toledo 2 weeks ago shooting. I think I told you I shot a 223.
Comedians with cannons.
I shot 45, 9 milli. That it was cool. My friend who shoots and this dude, he's a hillbilly, big fan of comedy, and he works in a gun store. And boy, oh boy, I shot a binary machine gun. a binary.
Right. You told me, yeah.
Man, let me tell you, that shit goes, it shoots, and when you release it, it still shoots
again. Right. Right.
What the yo, son, that shit had fire coming out the back of it. It was like a binary, binary trigger.
Dope.
It was yeah, and my grouping was pretty good, man. They were like, man, for you not to shoot a lot, you got good groupings. So it was cool, man. The guns shit, but some guns are so strong, you go, nah, man, I'm good. Damn. That
right.
You're like, woo.
So that's dope. Less than a week away, Rappers with Rifles, right, Lord Jamar?
Yes.
Yes, that's less than a week away. So y'all check us out. So anyway,
let's bring it back to Alpo.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, that definitely looked because if you think about if somebody's doing a drive-by, you know what I mean? A lot of times it's not controlled. It's, they're just spraying and, a lot of shit gets hit or whatever. The way this looked, maybe they drove up, stopped, did what they did, and then drove away. You understand what I'm saying? Because it didn't look like some sort of constant moving.
So that means it was like in Paid in Full when my man was on the bike. Remember the motorcycle and they were talking shit and the dude goes, hit it, pow, pow, pow. Maybe they wanted to make it look just like
Godfrey. That was Alpo.
Right. The guy on the bike was supposed to be Alpo.
And maybe they wanted to do it in return, same scene.
Now,
I mean, people will do some shit like that.
That was played by Cameron.
Here's another dynamic of this. A lot of people, when Alpo got out, were probably nervous. Let's keep it real. A lot of them might have felt a certain way about him being out, but I don't think they was ready to say anything out loud while he was alive. It seems like now
I see where you're going with this.
Well, no, I'm just saying it seems like now people's like ready to just kind of, throw their little jabs or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a few people throw some jabs. And listen, if this guy was somebody who, killed one of my loved ones, shit, I probably would be throwing jabs too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So was this a karmic thing?
Absolutely. Yeah. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. He admittedly killed 18 people, and that's what he admitted to. So just imagine.
Yeah.
Then he did a video that went viral where he showed where he dumped the body.
Damn.
Where he dumped
Rich Porter's
body.
Damn.
So imagine how that made Rich Porter's sister and his family feel.
That's crazy. Like, why would you do that? You see? Why would you make a video like that? Like, you're supposed to be like, nah, like he came out smiling and just like, yeah, like I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you took a lot of people's lives. Like, you didn't see no humbleness in his face at all.
He is like,
because he could have came out like
every time you see him,
like, yeah, brother, like, listen, nah, that's not nothing to glorify, brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
I did a lot of time, and I'm fortunate to even be out here, brother. You know what I mean? Like, brother. Yeah. You know what I mean? He could have came out. Nah, that's who I used to be, brother. Mm-hmm. I'm no longer Alpo, brother.
He smacked up a lot of dudes. He smacked up Keith Sweat. Just smack Keith Sweat. Just went up to Keith Sweat and said, "Let me
knock
the sweat off your face."
He was like,
he said, "Why?" Oh shit!
Hey, Godfrey, how did Keith Sweat do
sweat
it?
Off and made him dry. He said, "I'll be your deodorant, motherfucker. I'll slap you dry, mother." Peace, Dr. Maad. I see you.
Shout out and shout out to Gully TV. That's where I got that story from.
Shout out Gully TV. Gully TV is a
my bad
friend to the show.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that whole shit right there is crazy. I saw a post from Mano. Mano put up a post of Demencio, who was a drug dealer from Brooklyn who allegedly was killed by Alpo, allegedly over a girl. And Mano put up a picture of Demencio and it said, smiling down, and with some eyes, and it said Happy Halloween. You know, that's to say, you know, Demencio is now smiling down at the fact that his killer was killed. You know, so I know there's a lot of people that it just had that ding dong. You know, trust me, like somebody like him. There's people that's like certain people that's just taking a relief, like,
yeah.
Especially if he was trying to get on his bullshit again, start extorting people and all this type of shit, and just using his reputation, which precedes him, in order to get back on his bullshit. And I'm telling you, if he was narcissistic enough to put himself out there, red carpets, and, you know, man, but trust me, he was trying to get some money out there in the streets and all of that type of shit again. And you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. So we'll see. Time will tell. We'll find out what happens. The streets gonna know in a minute.
Oh, you know that. You know that.
Wanted to talk about I don't know if you got that on the list, Manny, but the I think Lord Jamar touched on it, but the Chappelle thing I wanted to.
Oh yeah, Godfrey, yeah.
Well,
we did touch upon that, but you're a comedian,
right? So yes, from a comedian standpoint, what do you feel about it?
Well, I watched it, and it was nothing new that Dave has always been doing, pushing the envelope, making social commentary. You know, Dave has always been parallel to what's going on. I didn't know. I mean, I do the same thing. Cat Williams does it. A lot of comedians talk truth like that, but Dave is like the big dog. You know what I mean? So Dave was just doing Dave, man. It was like, and he was making sense. He's not transphobic at all. He had a transphobic friend that he helped out that was doing comedy. And what's funny is the LGBTQ was the one that kind of caused that transgender person to kill themselves, because they dragged her, no pun intended, through the fucking mud. You know what I'm saying? And Dave was I thought it was pretty brilliant where he was fucking with the LGBTQs, you know, like he kept. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I saw it.
And then he was saying, when his friend Daphne gave him a hug, he said, "Stay off me. I'm transphobic." And Dave's like, "I'm not transphobic. I have a friend. Her name is Daphne.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I'm not transphobic. You see, you all have to understand that why is it the baby kills another nigga in the mall and his career is doing just fine. But the baby talks about somebody gay and all of a sudden everybody comes down on the baby. Yeah, I can do Chappelle a little bit.
Oh man, that's a good Chappelle. That's a good.
Ow, bitches, I'm telling you, I'm not transphobic. Just don't put your dick in my butt. Anyway. Shit. No, but listen. No, but I mean,
they're scared of dicks.
Right. Now, my thing is, you know, it's not even really that edgy of a subject. It's just that a lot of the LGBTQ don't want to have a fair discussion. They just want to throw homophobia and we're victims. And it's just a bunch of white men with titties that are bitching about everything. It's white men with titties because black gays are not complaining about jokes. Black gays are not, because black people, no matter whether we're heterosexual, gay, bi, we are treated as black people. James Baldwin was a gay man in the 50s and he wrote about black oppression. Langston Hughes was a gay man and he wrote about black oppression. They didn't talk about being gay because black is what they see first, not sexual preference. So, you know, and the thing is black gays are not considered in the gay community. They are treated like shit. Black trans people are being killed the most. They're being treated like shit. It's all about white men. No matter how you slice it, it's about white men with titties or no titties. They're the ones. How does Caitlyn Jenner win Woman of the Year? You're not a fucking woman, bro. How you win? It's misogyny. It's white male supremacy and misogyny. Now you got transgender white men who want to compete against regular women. That's misogyny. That's bullshit. You know what I mean? You're a sucky male athlete. You can't compete against regular men. So you put titties on and decide, I want to fight women. And you're beating the shit out of women. Why? Because you're a fucking man and you have man strength. You should have a transgender league. So it'll be shitty males with titties that compete against each other. You should have a transgender league. You have transgender pageants. Have transgender leagues. You can't do that to
Nobody's
women.
Gonna watch that. Nobody's gonna watch that.
Listen, my thing is women are being shit on. It's still misogyny, bro.
Where's Godfrey? Where's all the feminists at? Have they been outspoken?
No, they not really. They haven't been saying shit. I'm like, your natural rights are being taken by white males because black gay men are not the ones bitching about this shit. They're trying to find first of all, they're trying to get, no one's working on the racism in the gay community. No one's working on that part, but they're crying about, it's a bunch of white men that are bitching and acting victimized. They can't
be women and all this type of shit.
Yeah.
Hang on. Shout out to, real quick.
Yeah.
Hold that thought. Shout out to Andre Mitchell. He said, Dave was showing people that this isn't about helping gay people, just like the Civil Rights Act didn't help blacks and vaccines aren't helping COVID. Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you, Andre Mitchell.
Yeah, this is about black people. Like, what about black people's rights? I mean, the gay LGBTQ has a longer month than Black History Month. They get June. They get 2 days more than us. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? And gay rights, let's be honest, it's all about white people's rights in the gay community, you know? And the black gays are the ones that give the gay community swag, because white gay males, they take on the persona of black women. They act like black women. That's why black women make the best fag hags. You know what a fag hag is? It's an actual term of a woman that hangs around a lot of gay men. And gay white men always copy the antics of black women. They do that, girl.
But it'd be exaggerated, because everything they do is an exaggeration.
And they
caricature.
They culturally appropriate the black gays style. All the dance, all the dance contests, the whacking, all the voguing, it's all black all black gays created everything. But that's just black people in general, like music, like art. We create everything, and white people steal it like the gays do it. They're no different. You know what I mean? It's the same dynamic. But then what they do is they go, oh, we're victimized. You're homophobic. Ain't nobody homophobic here, man. You're mixing up the priorities. You're trying to deflect from the black problem. Black people in the gay community are going, hey, what about us? What about us? Even the gay parade in New York City, the gay pride parade, it's segregated. It's segregated because when I perform down in the village, you know, they empty out into the village, right? The gay parade at the end. And the gays, the white gays are separate from the black gays. The black and Latinos are on their own, and the white gays are nowhere to be found. They're not hanging with the black gays, really. It's a big segregated thing. Race is a problem. And everybody wants to use this other shit. Like, oh no, we're victimized. Really? No, you're not handling the fucking racism in that bitch.
Godfrey. So Godfrey, with that being said, how would you break down the dynamics of Dave Chappelle being a black comedian?
Break down the dynamic. Well, here's the thing, man. Dave Chappelle comes from a family of educators.
Well, let me make sure you understand the question, because you said that there's racism within the gay community.
Yes, because it's ran by white folks.
Okay, so with that being said, how would you translate the racism in the gay community being directed towards a black comedian, a black male, Dave Chappelle?
Well, it's anger towards a black man, a heterosexual black man. It's just a black man being. It's really because he's black. Because if it was a white dude, it wouldn't have been as serious. But the beautiful thing is Chappelle's the top guy. Chappelle makes them a lot of money, and they were like Netflix. They were surprised. They said, we're walking out. Netflix said, bye. Fuck you. And the one main person that walked out was a
this
showrunner.
Fat white dude with titties.
With titties, who wrote Dear White People, which was a pretty good show, but it was all about a bunch of black students, and the black girl ends up with a white dude. So it was all that type of shit. And he got mad. And here's another thing, you know.
So Godfrey, are you saying it's not the black gays that's trying to cancel?
No, and then they tried to throw that black transgender dude. I guess, I don't know. He came out of the woodwork trying to come down on Chappelle. But I'm like, oh, all of a sudden a black trans man is actually important because they want to see us fight amongst each other. They want to see black on black crime. Oh, let's get the black trans dude to take down Dave Chappelle. Because the white ones, it didn't work because Netflix stuck with Dave, which I think it was a big step, because a lot of us comedians, Damon Wayans said, Chappelle freed the slaves, the comedic slaves. He freed us. He made us free by doing that. And the fact that Netflix backed him up, now we can even push our envelopes. Now we can still be free, because they're trying to police comedy. And they trying to throw in, oh, you're being homophobic. I should be able to talk about gay people as a human being. If they want to be treated like human beings, you should be able to take a joke, man. You can't act like a special interest group when it comes to comedy. You got to be able to laugh at yourselves. You know, I know gay comedians. I know transgender comedians. I know women who have turned into men who've turned into women that do comedy. And I asked them questions. I said, what did you think about the Chappelle thing? They said it was fine. We knew what he was talking about.
I saw a video where you was, you know, how you do, you'll hold up videos on IG.
Yeah.
You'll hold up your phone.
Yes.
And you were holding up your phone.
I like those videos.
And it was a gay dude.
Yes.
Who was addressing this whole issue. And basically he was saying what you're saying, like, fuck out of here. You know, he was like, I'm gay and I don't even fucking feel this fucking way. I ain't got no problem with Dave Chappelle shit. Y'all on some bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm paraphrasing. You know what I mean? But that's what I got from it when I saw it. And, you know, I thought it was pretty effective how you used, you know, somebody who was actually gay. Like, you just let them speak. Let them say it. Here. Here's not me. I'm not heterosexual. Here goes somebody gay telling y'all that this is some bullshit that y'all is doing. You know what I mean? I think that's very effective.
And guess what they did to this guy?
They
kind of tried to shadow ban him and take his videos down.
Wow.
Now that is racism.
Wow.
A black gay guy is from the community, and it's all about blackness again. Now, and Dave Chappelle said it right. He said, "Oh, you're gay until you turn white until it's when it's necessary. Now you're white again. You know what I mean? Now you're white when it comes to the race thing. Oh, now we're white. Now you're either gay. You know what I mean? They use it as a weapon. And this black gay dude said, "Hey, man, I thought he was fine. I thought you guys are being ridiculous." And now they're shutting his videos down. That's racism at its core. It's no different than, you remember the Stonewall riots.
That was started by some black people.
It was started by a black lesbian who started Stonewall riots. So what I did was I watched the documentary because I want to make sure my information is correct. So I watched the documentary, and they had nothing but gay white men talking about them starting this shit. I go, you even lied about this. You give no credit to the black woman who started the Stonewall riots. It's all about race with them, you know? And then they sneak in homophobia when you try to have a real dialogue with them. Homophobia, this is what a phobia is. This is a phobia. Now, if you're afraid of spiders, arachnophobia, you're going to be like, oh shit, fucking spider. That's a phobia. Homophobia, we all been around gay people. I don't just go, oh shit, he going to try to suck my dick. Move. Watch out, close your asshole. Oh, no. That's a phobia.
Like real homophobia would be when a homosexual or anybody like that walks in the room.
Yes.
That person runs out screaming. Ah! like seriously, like. Do you remember back in the days they used to have the what's that nigga with the Phil Donahue shit?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That nigga, yo, he always used to have
he had the best.
He used to have shits about people with real phobias.
Oh, yes.
They had people that had phobias to tinfoil. I swear, motherfucker came out there with a ball of tinfoil, and that motherfucker, start crying and shit. Like started crying, like, get it away from me, like, and you're like, yo, and they're like, are you serious? Like, that's what a fucking phobia looks like, y'all. And it's a medical condition.
Yes.
So, number one, don't try to diagnose me. You're not even a fucking doctor. Don't diagnose me with some shit that you don't even know the symptoms of.
Yes.
Because a real phobia is an extreme aversion.
Fear.
It doesn't mean that I disagree with it.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I'm, just not down with it, that makes me phobic.
Yes.
So that's where they fucked up.
Yeah.
By using these made up fucking words and giving it their own definition to this shit.
So
nobody is phobic of homosexuals. No one's running out the room in panic and fear over your presence.
But there's so much Negro phobia, though. People run when they see us, though. And these are gay people.
Right.
Gay white people. Ah! Black person. What if I'm gay? Oh, you just judged me for my blackness. Oh, and we're supposed to be equal. Get the fuck out of here. There's Negro phobia for real. Negro phobia is real. The visceral hate and fear of us is real as fuck, because the black people in the gay community that speak are also being shunned out or being frightening other whites.
See, I've said this before and I'll say it again. There's a false narrative around hip hop being so harsh on the gay community. Let me tell you something. In the beginning, back in the days, we used to share the same clubs with these motherfuckers.
Of course.
We used to share the same clubs with these motherfuckers, and I'm talking about sometimes on the same nights.
Yeah.
Nobody got beat up.
Nothing.
Nobody got killed. Nobody from the hip hop community was bashing these motherfuckers because they were staying to themselves and we were staying to ourselves, and nobody was doing nothing offensive to the other.
No. And plus,
even if we didn't agree with what they was about, you know, I'm sure there was plenty of looks going on, like, you know,
of course,
you know what I mean? Like, of
course.
But hey, it is what it is.
And also, not to mention,
you, nobody was getting beat up and all that type of shit. I believe all that bashing shit is white people.
They do it to
other white gays and shit like that. Like,
what about this, Lord
that
Jamar?
was not a thing in our community.
Lord Jamar, what about this also as well? What about the perspective of back then? They weren't really bullying the rest of society like today, right? They weren't trying to push it in everybody's faces with the agenda.
No, they weren't. They were actually trying to hide it a lot. You know, they were not even. Some of them were trying to hide it, and some of them were just not. It was like none of your business. Some of them were just the type that you wouldn't know either way. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the type that I like. Like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, if that's what you're gonna do, do it. But why you got to put it on display? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do you have to? You know what I mean? Why do you have to be an actual flag for it and all of that type of shit? Like, as if you got some sort of land established. Like, flags go with land. Where's gay land at?
Well, there are some.
There is a boys' town somewhere. I know
there's a boys' town in Chicago.
Yeah, boys' town. That's their flag. The official flag is boys' town.
Yeah. It's my thing is they just got
the mayor of Boys Town.
It's the ridiculousness of them not letting people talk, and I get, of course there's some discrimination and people are evil, but man, you can't even say anything. You know, that you can't say shit. You can't say a word. Oh, you're homophobic. How? Because I disagree with you? How am I homophobic? I'm sitting here in your face talking to you. How am I homophobic? And it's like if you're heterosexual, all of a sudden it's like now we're gonna have to form our own group, heterosexual phobia, because they're gonna start having heterosexual phobia.
Well, it's already going on.
Yeah,
that's where the term toxic masculinity. That's where they're trying to take that. Mm-hmm. That's a form of heterosexual bashing.
Heterosexual phobia.
You know what I mean? That's a form of masculine because a heterosexual man is usually masculine. So now you're saying toxic masculinity, as if wanting some pussy is toxic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want no toxic.
Like, that's what they're gonna turn that into, as if wanting some pussy.
I don't want toxic pussy.
It's toxic. You that nigga toxic.
Just stay away from toxic pussy. Just make sure you don't. I don't want no toxic pussy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that shit might turn your dick green. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
That's when your dick neon green.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you.
And we don't want that.
Hell no.
You look like a biohazard between your legs.
You know, so I think that what Chappelle has done, I think we're gonna, just comedy should just be left alone, and the guys and the women that talk like that are gonna keep talking like that. And just the fact that Netflix was like, nah, I think it's gonna open up. Oh, cool, we get to still be ourselves, because I was gonna still be myself regardless. But it's just the way you put it. And if you're too stupid to not understand Dave's shit, I don't know what to say, man. Get over yourself. Stop blocking open dialogue. You want us to listen to you? You want us to be free? So fucking stop blocking our shit. Fuck is wrong with you? This ain't no one-way.
That's right, Beats Work. Everybody deserves to be laughed at.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny shit.
There's a lot of funny shit about everybody, and there's a lot of tragic shit on the flip side about everybody too. Like you can't use that as a way. Well, no, you can't talk about those people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I mean, but everybody can say nigga though, real quick, and they go, "Oh, he was just kidding." Wait a minute, but that's very, very painful to us. And and J. Edgar Hoover was a gay man. J. Edgar Hoover was gay, but he didn't like black people. So let's not say it's black and gay are the same, because J. Edgar Hoover
gay and he was a racist.
And he was a racist. Hello, stop.
Yeah.
Do you think if Dr. King was gay, he would have saved him? I have a dream. Listen, he would be like, "Oh, keep him. He's cool." The way
it sounds, if we kind of look at some of the evidence, shit, it's almost like for white people, homosexuality and racism go hand in hand.
Right. So if Dr. King went on stage and was like, "Listen, I got this dream, and I hope one day that everybody holds hands, men and women, black and white men. One day,
he said,
I'm gonna take you to the promised land." Hey, you think J. Edgar Hoover would be like, "Oh hell, what a speech! I love. Don't kill him." I mean, really. If Malcolm X said, "By any, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us." Would J. Edgar Hoover say, "Oh no"? I'm just saying. Would he have saved Dr. King? Would he have not killed Medgar Evers? Would the Black Panther Party, if it was the Pink Panther
would have been
Party,
happy that they was doing that, because that would have been, he said, "Oh, this shit ain't gonna work. They're doing my work for me. They going out there queening out. They ain't gonna follow this at this time." Although he'd have been like, "Although I like your style, you know, but you're actually helping me right now." Like that would have been the equivalent of him murdering them.
I wonder, instead of the Black Panther Party, the Pink Panther Party.
Wow.
Right. He'd be like, "Don't break them up. Let them go." I'm saying.
Hey, let them do what they're gonna do.
Would they differentiate?
Wow. That's some stuff. Guys.
The Pink Panthers.
Wow.
Do and happy birthday. Yeah. Do a little jazz number. Like instead of like a militant marching type of thing, you know what I mean? Instead of some shit like that, be like, yeah. A little Bob Fosse type of situation.
All right, guys. It's the next topic. Okay, I do want to squeeze this topic in because I think previously when we aired, it had just happened after we aired, and then we aired again, and then it just slipped through the cracks. Okay, so let's quickly talk about Kyrie Irving.
Shout out to Kyrie Irving. I love it, man. I love it. He's doing what he's supposed to do, man. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what's right. There's not enough money in the world to influence you to be getting these experimental venom shots. Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to Ice Cube.
Ice Cube turns down $9 million movie role.
Yep.
Because it was requested of him. Requested of him by the producers, and he refused to get the jab, so he's losing out on $9 million.
Yeah.
You hear about that, Godfrey?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I just today turned down even auditioning for, something that's on Showtime. It said, it said in the script, this is a vaccine mandatory production. That's what it said.
Say word.
That's what it said.
Wow.
I said, well, then I'm going to be ineligible for this.
No, I
I'm
wish
not
we had
getting the vaccine.
I wish we had Digga here. I wish we had Digga here.
A lot of people are walking off, like nurses. People are on strike. They're like, fuck that. People are leaving. Firefighters, nurse, they're like, nope, I ain't getting that shit.
Right.
There's rebellion, real rebellion going on.
It's firefighters, truckers, police officers, medical,
first responders, stuff like that.
All of that. And this is what we need to do. We cannot comply to this bullshit. Okay? We cannot comply. If we do not comply, they will have to back up off this bullshit. We have the power. They cannot force us to do this bullshit, but they're trying to invoke their authority. It's almost like, let me run it up the flagpole and see if it flies. So they're trying to posture as if they have the authority to make you do this when really they don't. When really you have to comply. This is all up to you, y'all. The masks, all of it. It's up to you. But they'll posture as if they can make a law and make you have to do it. Well, I can say that a mandate is not a law. These things are not lawful. Okay? They can't force you to take experimental things. All of this crazy shit that they're trying to do right now. But they can trick you into thinking that, they have the authority. But they don't have the jurisdiction over you. Only you have the jurisdiction over you. And all they can do is trick you into doing it. That's why they're pressing you so hard. That's why they're offering $100 and burgers and fries and fucking.
Which is fucking crazy.
I'm telling you, who was I? I was talking to somebody today. I said, watch, soon they're gonna be offering people land and like some real shit. Like, listen, I'll give you like 40 acres of land just to get the shot. Please. Like, well, goddamn. First of all, the people that's getting $100 right now, I know the people that took a burger and fry got to be feeling stupid as fuck.
Because you could buy your own burger and fry. That was always affordable.
You took a burger and fry, and now if you would have waited, you could have got you $100. Now the people that got the $100, if they wait, they probably could have got them some fucking 40 acres and a mule. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's Lord Jamar. That's the perfect segue, man. Hey, I think all three of us right now, we need to go across the border and say we got separated from our families.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Speak on it, Lord Jamar. Speak on it, Godfrey.
They're giving them money.
Well, yeah.
I don't even want to say the amount. You know the amount.
Say it.
45 million?
For what? What'd you say, Godfrey?
Is it 45 billion or million?
No. There's a proposal by the Biden administration to give $450,000
that's right.
per person to people that were stopped at the border and all this type at the southern border during the Trump administration.
Initially 3 million total.
Wow.
Right. Well, here's the thing. See what they're not saying. I'm not in defense of this guy Biden, right? But I feel like the way that this story is being reported is a little skewed.
Right.
Okay, so from what I understand, there's already lawsuits going on with this whole border thing, right? This whole being stopped at the border. And each lawsuit is averaging about $3.2 million per family.
And who's spearheading it? Who's spearheading the lawsuit? You remember?
Yeah, you tell us. The
ACLU.
ACLU, right?
American Civil Liberties Union.
Right. So anyway, 3.2 million, right? For each case is what each family would average, right? So what Biden is doing it's almost a counter offer, and he's trying to save money. So by offering $450,000 per person, that would average out to about $1 million per family. So, in essence, he's trying to save money from these lawsuits by just saying, I didn't say you want 3 million. Here's $1 million per family. Leave us alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like people are framing this as if Biden just out of nowhere said, hey, let's give people at the border $450,000 a piece. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way it's been framed in a lot of people's minds. But to me, it seems like, he's just trying to save money on already legal fees that's going on for some illegal shit that they did down at the border.
Fucking foolish shit.
And
even though
it
still comes back to, well, why are they paying for the illegal shit that they did down at that border when they've done a whole bunch of illegal shit to us right here within the borders? Shouldn't y'all be paying for that shit first?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That also with the where's Kamala with the Howard University going to shit right now? You know about Howard University, the rats and the roaches in some of the dorms. They're protesting. People are intense. Howard University, the funding for the historical Black colleges is at $45 billion. Biden administration wants to cut it down to $2 billion. Are you out of your fucking mind? And Howard University right now, students are protesting. Where the fuck is Kamala, who graduated from Howard? Trump did
more for the HBCUs than Biden and Kamala.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Trump did way more.
But Kamala went to an HBCU.
I don't know.
Where is she?
People that will disagree with that. I haven't.
No, these are facts.
Looked a lot into it.
Where is she? That's all I'm asking. Like, hey, no comment on it. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, they got her waiting in the wings. You know why? Because they're trying to keep her clean until fucking Joey Boy fucking dies. And then they can bust her out fresh and clean. And she's not having any negative stigmas of anything that was going on while everything was going on. You understand what I'm saying? But trust me, they want her in the fucking seat.
I heard about the Howard thing because Gucci Mane is standing in solidarity with the Howard students.
That's dope.
And he didn't want to perform at that campus. That's what I heard.
Gucci Mane just give a bunch of money to the fucking.
Come on, Gucci Mane.
How about all of them come out and say, "Hey, we just
that's
$1 million from each one of you guys."
I mean, Gucci Mane, shit. I'm sure he can give $2-3 million and it wouldn't hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
To Howard University, shit. You might get your name on something for doing that.
Where are these actors?
You might can get the Gucci Mane auditorium.
The Gucci Mane Science Lab.
The Gucci Mane Science Lab.
That'd be awesome. Are you going to the Gucci Mane? Yeah, I got homework at Gucci Mane.
You be like, I want a booty dab. I want a dab with.
I'm going Lil Wayne.
Where niggas could get some booty.
Gucci Mane Finance Department.
The Rick Ross Gymnasium.
Gucci Mane Financial Aid.
The Rick Ross Gymnasium. Nah, it would be the Rick Ross Cafeteria. The Rick Ross Cafeteria. Yeah. Because
Lil Wayne Chemistry Lab.
Can I get a little bit more I need a little bit more elaboration from you guys. Okay? $450K to each illegal immigrant separated from their family versus $0 for reparations.
Right. And that's the immediate thing that people go to. They go immediately and be like, look, they ready to give them money for this and there's no money for reparations. Motherfucker. Yeah, they're not going to give like it's not going to come from just crying and shit like that. Like you got to make organized fucking moves, man.
Yeah.
And part of it is knowing who you are, and we don't even really know who the fuck we are, and where we're from. Man.
But they can't. Wasn't the narrative in the past, Lord Jamar? Wasn't the narrative in the past against reparations is where are we going to get the bread? Like where are we going to get the money from?
Right, because they act like it would be so.
Right.
You got to understand, 450,000 a piece. How many people are we talking about? We're not talking about the amount of how many black people are in America that would be eligible for reparations. Millions.
Yeah.
We're talking millions of people that money would have to be paid out to.
Right.
So that's the difference between tops, 5,000 refugees,
right,
10,000 refugees, each getting 450,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're talking about a few million people trying to get, let's say, a couple million a piece or some shit like that,
mm-hmm.
That would be crazy. And it would be a big gamble for the government to even do that, because they would have to trust that money would go back into the economy. That although it probably would, because we probably would spend it all on bullshit. But what if we didn't? What if we took the money and said, nah, we're going to keep it here. We're going to fucking build our own shit with it. Thank you. No. I know we were very not frugal before and all that. We were loving Louis and all this type of shit, but we don't care about that anymore. We're going to take this money and wait a minute. No, we need to reinvest this. And if we don't do that, then this whole reparation shit is going to make our economy collapse. Oh, well, we're building something new. That's what they don't want to happen either.
Okay.
That's dangerous if that were to happen for them.
Okay. I'm happy with that. All right, fellas, moving into some hip hop news. New Jersey rapper Fetty Wap arrested at Rolling Loud, New York by the feds.
Whoa.
Oh, well,
they're talking big charges, though.
Life.
Yeah, they said this boy was moving keys.
Okay, so let me get into it, guys.
Like 100 keys.
All right, here it is. Okay, New Jersey rapper Fetty Wap arrested at Rolling Loud, New York by the feds for alleged drug smuggling and he was arrested at Queens in Citi Field. He was supposed to perform at Rolling Loud. Some of the lineups: 50 Cent, The Baby, Travis Scott, Kodak Black.
Yeah.
He gets picked up at Rolling Loud, New York for allegedly involved in a 2019 and 2020 drug operation during the pandemic.
Damn.
Basically getting drugs through the mail and transporting from the West Coast all up and down the East Coast.
They had a mail truck with secret compartments in the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Feds found, all right, check it out, Lord Jamar Godfrey. Feds found $1.5 million in cash, 16 kilos of coke.
Now, first of all, 1.5 million in cash. It's not illegal to have 1.5 million in cash. Let's just say that.
Okay,
we always assume that all that money is some drug money.
Let me say this. Let me say this. This is just what's being reported allegedly.
So the money shouldn't always make him look guilty. I'm just saying.
Well, he hasn't had a hit in 3 years.
That's all right. He still got royalties, bro. 3 years of the type of records he was making. Oh, trust me.
All right, so let me
is good.
Let me start over with the list. I'm gonna run down it. Okay. Feds found 1.5 million in cash, allegedly, 16 kilos of coke.
Okay, well that's something.
2 kilos of heroin.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
A bunch of fentanyl pills that they could not count.
Yeah,
that's numerous.
That's pretty bad.
Check.
And 4 guns.
Check.
Well, guns, you have a Second Amendment right, but I'm not going to get... So the money and the guns, I'm going to take that out of the equation. Those other things were pretty bad, though.
Jeez.
Those other things sounded pretty bad, especially those fentanyl pills. What the fuck is it with this fentanyl? Why are we hustling death like that? Like, why do niggas think it's cool to sell some shit that could possibly kill a nigga. Like, I don't get it.
Come on, Fetty.
I thought you're supposed to keep your clientele alive for as long as possible and milk them for as much money as you can get them for. Why are you trying
Petty wop?
Why are you killing your clientele?
Fentanyl wop. Fentanyl wop.
Fetty.
I forgot to do my song, man. I forgot to sing my song, man.
What is it?
For this segment. Hey, young world. Hey, young world. The world is yours. Hey, young world.
Well,
come on, Godfrey.
Yeah, man.
Hey, young world.
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
Well, here, that's another example to me also, though, of the narcissism and the, I want to be that guy. And maybe my records are not popping at the moment. So let me resort to something that, Did
he lose his eye?
Come on, Godfrey.
No, Fetty Wap, right?
Yeah, it's been like that, though.
Godfrey, come on.
He came into the game with one eye.
Godfrey's trolling, man.
So he really didn't see that shit coming.
Oh, God.
Keep your eye on the sparrow. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah, don't do it.
Wow.
Don't sell the fentanyl.
Don't go to bed
go
with
the
a
ball
price on your head. No hope.
Oh man.
So keep that eye.
Listen,
Godfrey, you silly, man.
I'm not I'm sorry you got locked up, but I'm not all here, for, I'm not down with all the selling drug shit, man. It's like, hey, although they said he was doing a lot of this shit in Long Island, I wonder if he was like selling these pills to white people and that's why they're really mad. I wonder, because it said in the article, it said contributing to the opioid crisis in Long Island or some shit like that. And I was like, hang on. Did he have some sort of drug ring where he was selling to white people's? You know what I mean?
To the white people.
That'd really fucking pissed him the fuck off. Osama Abdul said, salute to the team. Artie is an excellent addition to the podcast. Does he have a media background? Jamar, tour plans for 2022? New brand Nubian album? Right, thank you. Osama Abdul.
Thank you, Asuma. Abdul. And to answer your question, I do have a media background. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, and I'm gonna be. I'll have to leave.
And are you the cousin of The Rock? Somebody else wants to know. Are you related to The Rock?
Oh wow, I used to get that back in the day a lot, but no.
And what about the guy from 2 Live Crew?
I used to get that a lot too, man. hey, you know how you want to play Papa Woo?
2 Live Crew.
You know how you want to play Papa Woo? People, you got to reach out to Uncle Luke, man. When they do that documentary,
they do the 2 Live Crew thing, right? You could be that guy, right?
Hell yeah. You will be that motherfucker. I'm gonna have to leave in a little bit, guys.
Oh well, we're getting ready to end in a little bit. How about that?
All right, hey,
perfect.
Let's do Lord Jamar, can you do a screen share for me? Remember Godcast episode 1?
Yeah.
When we did the screen share of Tariq Nasheed versus you Nefertiti Titty Ring.
What about it?
Umar Johnson.
Oh.
You Nefertiti Titty Ring wearing. You remember that when we did the screen share? No. I don't want to do that. I want to do a new screen share. I want to do a different one. Type in Alpo.
Oh no.
Type in Alpo on YouTube. Alpo got his TV turned off. The Streets is undefeated. And then fast forward to the 1 hour and 25 minute marker.
Damn.
I want your guys' opinion.
That'll work.
Okay, hang on a second.
There's going to be another screen share moment like from Godcast episode 1.
Now, hang on. This is somebody else's show, man. Why are we doing this?
No, we did it. We did it before. We did it before.
Yeah, that was then. That was when we first started. This is now. We're not. We're at a different level now. Why? What is this that you're trying to show? First, tell me what it is.
It was going to be that gentleman versus that gentleman. This is hilarious. That gentleman versus help me with my memory. What's his name? Godfrey. The Mama's Cooking. Oh,
Kwame Brown.
What, they're gonna fight or something?
They've been going back and forth. Yeah.
I'm gonna play this real quick, man. I'm not gonna play them. We're gonna over it a little bit to have.
All right, 125.
Algorithms. You said 125.
Yeah, an hour. The hour and 25-minute marker.
Okay. All right, man. Hang on. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Where can I go where the cold winds don't blow now? Wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
You do the hour 25. There was two more, 154
and
218.
God, what is this?
But you can do 125. Do 125.
All right. Uh-oh. Who's this guy?
Share it.
Because you wasn't taking care of your children. But you a millionaire. They had to lock you up because your millionaire self that was getting all the donations from the black people and from the basketball didn't want to take care of your kids. But you telling me how to talk to a black woman that censored my death on the internet? Kwame, let me talk to you, Kwame. See this shit right here, Kwame? Ooh, we about to get into it. Free World Boss, Blessings King, thank you, family. Thank you for sponsoring this book. Kwame. For those of y'all that's watching, y'all see this? Where did this come from?
Without the axe?
Why did Hassan Campbell start carrying the axe?
Oh, we have the axe.
I don't know. Let me read in the comment section. Who knows why Hassan Campbell started carrying the axe?
I don't know. Are you chopping heads off?
Right.
Kwame Brown. Him daddy.
That's a fresh new act.
Kwame Brown's daddy decided that he ain't like his girlfriend no more. So he killed her with the axe.
What?
Jesus. Dude, he's doing horror music.
What?
Did you tell me?
What?
Or tell the people how did they let me talk to that gorilla like that? Yeah, duck mother. Once she sat up there and called gangsters on me, but then called gangsters on the niggas that called her son, I have no respect for her. Fuck that gorilla. I said, wow. Word to my mother. But you got the audacity to say they let me talk about that woman like that, and you let your daddy kill that woman with the axe.
Why are we playing this?
What is this? What the fuck are you doing?
All right.
Why did you have me play this? What is this about, bro?
All right. So
tell me how to treat a woman.
So I wanted to know your guys' take on these YouTubers going back and forth with each other. Just your take on it, man. Is it for clout? Is it serious? It's just getting more and more out of control with the antics.
It's all out of control. Everybody wants likes and hits and starting beefs and all kind of shit. And most of the time too is because people aren't, when you make a video, you're not in somebody's face. So people talk shit from afar. You know, a lot of times they do that shit. And I don't know what that dude calling another black man gorilla and all this as if he's the best looking dude on the planet.
No, he was popping tags off that axe too. That was a fresh axe. Like
that was a fresh axe. I
got an axe in the garage, and I know the condition that was a fresh axe. He had just got that axe.
You better axe somebody.
You better axe somebody.
You
Yo, but he said, do. Yo, come on, man.
That was
Hey,
like,
I just wanted your guys' reaction. Hey, to be honest, I needed to see your guys' first reaction.
That was crazy. That
Hey.
was hilarious.
But there were a couple more markers. There was a 154 and a 218.
Not doing all that.
Where he said, "What did she fall down?" And then he went. He's talking about Kwame Brown's dad, man.
Man, that's dangerous territory, man.
I'm like, this is getting out of control, man.
Because Kwame Brown is like, I'm Geechee, boy. Give you some of that mama's cooking. Keep playing with me, boy. Yeah, man. I fuck all that, man.
All right, man. Just to wrap it up, some schools in New York, they've banned the Squid Games costume because of the violence associated with them.
Yeah, I'm on the like second to last episode.
But they won't ban a police costume.
Right.
That could be a police officer, right?
Or any of those. You could be a zombie.
I could be a judge and assign niggas to mad years of violent fucking shit that they gotta suffer in the fucking pen.
Oh, you can have that costume.
That's okay. I can wear that costume.
You can wear that costume. You can wear that costume.
I can wear Michael Myers. Let's keep it real.
Oh yeah, Jason.
Like like selective outrage. That's what it's all about, man. Selective outrage.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick and choose what I like and what I don't like and what I want to be upset about, but it's not across the board when I really look at it. I'm not mad about everything in that category, only these specific things that I feel like push whatever agenda forward that I'm trying to push forward. So, yeah. But, I don't give a fuck about Squid Games at the end of the day. Like, it was a good little show, but I'm not going to,
It's a fucking movie, man.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about it. It's not that serious. Like if they were to ban,
people could have dressed up.
They were to ban Squid Game. I'm just all this banning shit was dangerous.
Well, I think they were saying in New York, the schools in New York, the little kids were playing Squid Games at recess, and I think that was
Squid Games are based on games that little kids used to play.
Right.
That's what's so crazy. Like. Oh shit!
What?
Lord Jamar, do you ever had a one-on-one with these narcissistic Gen Z gangster wannabes? Did they respect you? Shit. I mean, I don't know what they respect. You know what I mean? Like that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I do know at one point, I wouldn't call it. He's not a gangster or nothing, but I know the kid, what's his name, wanted to talk to me at one point. It's the kid with the red hair, fucking Little Yachty. Little Yachty wanted to talk to me at one point because he was, I was saying some things about him, and I think, a part of him respected me enough to feel like, he wanted to talk to me to maybe clear the air about who he was or some shit like that.
You got me fucked up.
But I don't,
that's kind of respectable though.
I like to get respect from people that I respect. You know what I mean? That's the people that I care about. You know what I mean? It's respect. Like if I respect you, then I would hope that you respect me. But if I don't respect you, then it doesn't really. Yeah, I don't know what their morals are and all of that. You know what I mean?
What about the mantra? Each one teach one. Absolutely. Yeah, even if you don't respect them, maybe you can pass them some game.
Right, and they could pass me some game as well. That's what each one teach one means.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm the elder doesn't mean I still can learn something. Mm-hmm. I still could be a student.
Yep. Well, dudes.
Yes, I think it's time to wrap it up. That's
Do any of one of you got an event or anything? You want to shout out?
I got. I'm going to shout out to DC Improv this weekend. All sold out shows. Shout out to
Sean
DC.
Carter.
DC. improv, but what I got coming up is
Hey, Sean Carter, isn't that Jay-Z's name?
Yeah.
Sean Carter.
Canada.
He giving us $1. He gave us $1.99 twice.
Word.
Damn.
Come on, Sean.
Definitely ain't Jay-Z.
Come on, Sean Carter. Oh, shout out to Jay-Z. He got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Oh, yeah.
He just got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And Dave Chappelle brought him into it, inducted him. Did it. That was J.C. Penney. That wasn't Jay-Z.
Hustle Lefe 44 said, ever heard of the Fresh and Fit podcast? Nope, I did now.
I've heard of it.
You heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
It's kind of similar to it's a younger version of Kevin Samuel's podcast.
Okay.
Oh,
we're not going to get into Kevin Samuels today.
Not today. Follow me on Instagram.
We could, though. We could.
I didn't know Kevin Samuel was 6'4".
He's 6'4"?
6'4".
Wow.
Yeah, he's a big motherfucker. I was like,
whoa.
Because he even said, he was like, you guys don't understand.
Now, what's this about you calling me a homosexual?
Yeah, he goes like, you want to call me gay, but when they see him, I'm 6'4", 215. I mean, you ladies, you full of shit. It's a bunch of bullshit. 6'4", and I'm gay. Whatever you want to say, ladies, I don't give a fuck. You are the losers. I'm not. 6'4". I was like, fuck. Okay, it's not a small dude. Damn, I thought he was like 5'11". No, 6'4".
This guy, Sean Carter, came. I guess you coming in late. We appreciate you, Sean Carter. Bless your heart. But
what do you think about Alpo?
You came all the way at the end, brother. We talked about it at the beginning of the show.
He's gonna have to join Patreon.
Yeah, you need to join Patreon because this episode is about to go offline.
Yes,
but it's gonna go up on Patreon. But we thank you for your donation and we appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
But listen,
Whoa.
We thank everybody for coming through. The brother
Godfrey
put his sweater on.
streets.
Yeah, he put his sweater on. Like, listen, I got to go. I'm putting my shit on. Put my going out the door shit. Well, listen.
Yes, son.
Once again for the Godcast, man. I am Lord Jamar.
Yo, I am Godfrey.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
Yeah. Peace to the one digger.
Yeah, God.
To you.
Peace.
Hey.
Peace.